Welcome one and all to the Cinegeeks podcast where movies, TV, and all things geek collide. It's November 7, 2023. I'm Roy, still joined by my lovely co-host Angela.
Hi!
Hey Angela. Okay, so for this episode, we will be doing something a bit different from our usual format. Today, we won't be reviewing anything in detail. Okay, but rather, we'll be catching up on the many recent news. Some of the movies and TV shows we've been binging on the side, maliban dun sa mga nire-review natin, and all the other things that we might have missed.
Yeah. Yes. But before we continue, we'd like to remind everyone who hasn't done so to follow our pod wherever you listen to podcasts like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
Also, set your players to automatically download our new episodes so you don't miss out on our fun Cinegeek conversations.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Threads, X aka Twitter, and Instagram so you can join in on the Cinegeeks conversation. Also, don't forget to bookmark our brand new website, cinegeekspod.com.
Yes, and while you're at it, please leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and a thumbs up on YouTube if you're enjoying hanging out with us, the Cinegeeks. That absolutely helps us out, so thank you very much in advance. All right, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the biggest piece of news that has happened recently. The very sad event that has happened, which is the passing of Matthew Perry, aka Chandler Bing from Friends.
Yeah.
So
Feels like we all lost a friend that day.
that's very true. According to official reports, on October 28, 2023, it was reported that he made his personal assistant do some errands away from his house. So, naiwan siyang mag-isa sa bahay. And nung pagbalik ng kanyang PA, he was found unresponsive in his hot tub. And he was pronounced dead on the spot upon discovery. It's just, again, it's very, very sad.
Yes.
Tama kasi sinabi mo kanina na it feels like we lost a friend. And yun na nga, coincidentally, we've been ramping up our Friends binge recently. So,
yeah, you know what? Ilang beses ko na siyang napanood ng paulit-ulit na binibinge yung Friends. Kasi it's always on Netflix, of course. And yung pa rin talaga kasi yung parang comfort show mo eh. Alam mo yon, if there is comfort food that you want to eat when you're just relaxing and lounging at home, parang for me, yung Friends yung comfort show ko. When I can't think of anything else to watch, my go-to is always Friends kasi for sure matatawa ako.
That's true. And yun na nga yun. It's, ako naman siguro I am now only starting to parang appreciate the value of the show. Kasi ang pinaka-earliest memory ko about Friends was lumalabas siya sa Channel 5 dati.
Wow.
Channel 5, ABC 5.
ABC 5.
Yes, ABC 5 pa. So ABC 5 every Friday nights 9 p.m. Yan.
Yan ang mga pang-reveal ng age eh. Kung paano mo tawagin yung mga channel.
Yes. Yung kapatid network. Yeah. Yan. So we used to my family, yung when I was younger, we used to watch Friends at during dinner. So it's funny kasi tayo din whenever we have lunch or dinner at home, we also have Friends on the TV. So parang it's a subconscious way of continuing history ba? Na parang hanggang ngayon yun pa rin, yung sila pa rin yung Friends na kasama ko and ngayon kasama na natin sa hapag.
Para siyang ritual eh.
Yan.
Your TV habits
True.
is like a ritual that is part of your routine. And parang somehow incomplete yung experience mo kapag wala yung isang bagay na yon. And that for me is, watching a sitcom while eating.
And of course, dito sa Friends, napaka-indelible nung mark na iniwan ni Matthew Perry. I mean, of course, we have our siguro so-called leads dun sa story, which is Ross and Rachel. Of course, David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston. Pero iba yung iba yung parang effect yung dala ni Matthew Perry as Chandler eh. Para siyang ang daming episodes na sobrang siya yung X Factor.
Siya yung the guy with the punchline always.
Lagi. Oo.
Oo.
Ang nakakatawa kasi nasa season 5 na tayo, no? So yung first 4 seasons, parang puro siya punchline. Pero mas naging endearing yung character niya nung binigyan siya ng depth and naging hindi na lang siya puro taga-bitaw ng joke. Nakikita na rin natin siyang mag-grow.
Since he was paired up with Monica.
Yun. Oo, yun din. And of course, kahit hindi yung friendship nila ni Joey, played by Matt LeBlanc, na hindi lang sila parang yung dalawang goofballs na just yucking it up. Pero meron silang mga real friend problems themselves na pinagdaanan and that made them a better set of friends.
Yes.
Yan.
And better characters.
Better characters, of course. So, again, we mourn the passing of Matthew Perry and he was recently laid to rest na in Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles on November 3rd.
Yes.
So his 5 friends, co-stars attended, as did his father and his stepfather. So up to now, wala pa ring nire-release na statement. Yung remaining 5. Yes, pero the producers of the show have already said na when they're ready, they will give their statement.
Of course. No rush,
no
diba?
rush, of course. So there. Well, let's go over to another piece of news siguro na makes us sigh as well. The SAG-AFTRA strike that we talked about in one of our very, very first episodes.
Yes.
Is still
actually, nung una natin
ongoing.
siyang pinag-usapan, kasama pa yung WGA.
Yun.
But WGA, the Writers Guild of America, already wrapped up their strike.
Yes.
They were able to close a deal with AMPTP.
Or the Producers Guild or the studios and the producers, yung kanilang parang group. Yun. Ngayon, ang reason kung bakit hanggang ngayon 115th day na.
115?
Yes, 115. 115.
3 months mahigit.
Almost 4 months na nga the reason is because they have been very steadfast. So, mas hardened sila kumpara dun sa mga writers. Yung kasi yung demands ng writers, which were mostly met, was protection from AI, yung residuals, and increase in writer's room, and yung stability of contract.
By the way, Cinegeeks, if you wanna hear more or if you wanna learn in detail kung ano yung mga demands ng Writers Guild of America and SAG-AFTRA, you can listen to our episode, the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strike.
Yes, that's right. Pero there is a development regarding the SAG-AFTRA strike. Etong mga producers and studios, actually, they made their last, best, and final offer this past weekend. So maraming iterations ng offer ang binigay ng mga studios sa actors. Okay, so we'll just simplify it that way. And yung actors kasi, they felt na mas susceptible sila to abuse and more so dahil sa AI.
Okay.
Na yung mga, actually nangyayari na nga siya ngayon na yung likeness nila kinukuha for 1 day's pay, and unwittingly these parang extras kumbaga sa atin, tawag natin, they're signing off their likeness in perpetuity.
Meaning forever.
Forever na gamitin siyang AI ng mga studios. So yun yung talagang nilalaban nila. Plus yung residuals na kapag, lalo na ngayon sa streaming, okay, na hindi na ganun ka quantifiable yung success ng shows.
Yes.
Kasi tinatago ng mga streamers yung kanilang data.
Kaya lang naman siya hindi quantifiable kasi ayaw nilang i-reveal yung stats nila, diba?
Exactly. Kasi dati, nung panahon nung TV pa, or broadcast television, networks, meron ng mga Nielsen, yung mga ratings na ganyan. Kasi sila yung nagme-measure nung success ng mga shows, and nakakatulong doon yung mga information na nakukuha ng Nielsen rating system, among others, in determining kung how big the residuals, these actors, even side actors get.
Kaya may audience share nung panahon na yun.
Oo, kaya importanteng malaman yung mga ganong stats. Pero ngayon, sabi nga ni Jel kanina, since the streamers don't want to open up their books, nagiging opaque na, nahihirapan yung SAG-AFTRA na makakuha ng matinong share.
Yeah.
Kasi, I mean, streamers, they earn billions and billions of dollars every month. So, what's giving the actors, their fair share of residuals? No? Parang patak lang yun dun sa balde nila.
Also, wala nang syndication. Hindi katulad nung dati na kaya din yumaman yung mga Friends cast, diba?
Sige.
It's because of syndication.
What is syndication?
Okay, what is syndication? Syndication is the re-airing of TV shows sa network television, and every time na i-replay siya, meron pa rin silang residuals na makukuha. So, as long as people still watch that show on TV, on syndication, kahit na, let's say, katulad ng Friends, if it's made in the 90s, pwede pa rin siyang i-syndicate ng 2000s kahit hindi na siya sinushoot. Pero dahil nire-replay siya, meron pa rin siyang mga earnings na nakukuha. And meron pa ring residuals na makukuha dapat yung mga actors and production dun sa re-airing na yon, dun sa kinita nun.
Sige, may dagdag lang ako dun sa sinabi mo. Basically, yung framework nung how syndication works was yun covered by Jel. Pero siguro in a more specific way, okay, broadcast syndication deals with how content owners, how they sell their shows to networks na hindi yung Big Four. Kasi sobrang sa States lang kasi to sobrang big deal eh. Kasi sa States, okay, meron yung big networks, yung ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. Yun, sila. Ngayon, may mga kanya-kanyang networks yan or mga TV stations across the country in the US. So, sabihin natin na meron Channel 36 na local station yon. Okay? Itong si local station, well, at least nung 90s, nung heyday ng syndication, pwede siyang lumapit doon sa mga gumagawa ng shows mismo, hindi doon sa network. So, example, Friends, sige, our example of Friends, it was aired on NBC, okay? Pero, the owner of the show itself is Warner Brothers TV. So, let's say a TV station, a local TV station in Indiana, okay? They want to show Friends or at least a package of episodes. Sabihin natin yung parang greatest hits episodes ba? Kasi mahal kung bibilin mo yung 280 plus eh. So, kung ang afford lang nila, sabihin natin mga nasa 30 episodes. Yon. So, kung ano yung kinita nung pagbili nung TV station na yon in Indiana, nung 30 episodes, pupunta kay Warner Brothers TV. So, dahil syndication, dapat may share. Okay? Yung residuals, dapat may share yung actors doon sa pagbenta nung kanilang show na sila yung nag-act in the TV show dahil dun sa ganong deal na ginawa nung content creator with the local TV stations. So, mas broader sense, parang siguro pwede natin tawagin na parang modern syndication, yung explanation na binigay mo kanina. Pero ito kasi yung pinaglalaban nung SAG-AFTRA na yung lumang framework pa rin.
Gusto nilang ibalik.
Hindi. Gusto nilang ibahin kasi yung kita nila nasa lumang framework pa rin.
Okay.
Yan. Wala namang...
So, gusto nilang i-apply yung broadcast syndication on streaming.
On streaming, oo. So, if sa streaming, merong nanonood na 500 million to a billion people, a billion subscribers ng Friends, okay? Ang gusto nilang gawin is, meron silang makuha na parang percentage nun, kahit sabihin natin 0.001%, nung kung magkano yung binabayad ng mga subscribers, ng 1 billion subscribers na yun, to be able to access their TV show na matagal nang natapos. So, yun yung isa sa mga pinaglalaban ng Actors Guild. Okay. Now, the reason why this is a very crucial time doon sa parang negotiation is because ang dami ng mga naaapektuhan ng mga productions. So, part of the strike rules of the SAG-AFTRA Guild is hindi sila pwedeng mag-promote ng movies na ginawa nila. So,
past or present?
Past and present.
Oh, okay.
And future.
I even heard this news na kahit yung Halloween costumes nila, hindi pwedeng in reference to the movies that they've done or any movies at all kasi it's indirectly promoting those movies.
Yep. Naging issue pa yan kasi nagalit si Ryan Reynolds ba?
Na bawal daw mag-Halloween costume ang mga artista.
Oo, bakit siya hindi pwede mag-Deadpool costume? And, well, yun na nga eh. Dahil nga sobrang gusto nung Actors Guild na united front sila. To the point na nga na yung mga ibang big earning actors, nagsasabi na sila na parang, ano ba yung kulang doon sa kinikita nung parang pension fund ng guild na parang pwede na lang sila na lang yung magbigay para lang mag-agree na doon sa deal.
I heard this news.
Committee.
Sila George Clooney, sila Scarlett Johansson, they offered a percentage of their salaries na ibibigay nila voluntarily sa SAG-AFTRA para ma-mitigate yung parang discrepancy dun sa pay ng mga actors, especially yung mga no-name actors, yung mga background actors na hindi kasing popular or in demand or highly paid as them.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Pero I still have to commend yung leadership nitong SAG-AFTRA kasi talagang sobrang hindi sila nagbabudge. Talagang gusto nilang makuha yung kung ano yung what they think is best for the entire body.
Siyempre si Nani yun eh.
Well, true. Talagang ilalaban niya talaga. So, last Saturday, US time, nag-offer na yung mga studios ng kanilang last, best, and final offer. Yun yung tawag nila doon. Dapat mag-meet daw sila on Sunday, itong SAG-AFTRA negotiating committee to discuss the deal itself. Pero parang apparently until now, hindi pa rin sila nag-meeting ulit. So, everyone is on edge kasi talagang nakasalalay na dito yung
livelihood nila.
Hindi lang livelihood, pati yung release ng mga upcoming movies. I mean, for us, not to sound callous naman, pero frankly, what we care about is the bottom line, which is kung may lalabas ba na movie o hindi. And tayo, what I personally care about more here, as much as I support the actors getting their fair share, is if there are movies coming out soon. So, the danger here is talagang kung hindi sila magbabudge doon sa kanilang stance, we can kiss the next couple of years goodbye in terms of new content. Both movies and TV shows. Yan.
Medyo ramdam na nga ngayon eh. Kasi ang tagal bago mag-release nung mga andaming na delay, di ba?
Yung Dune na delay from dapat ka lumabas na siya ngayon or lalabas na siya sa Wednesday. Yung Dune kasabay ng The Marvels pero dinelay siya until March next year na lang. Yung Deadpool, May siya dapat next year.
Yung iba indefinitely
Indefinite siya. Ginawa na lang siyang indefinite na yung release as is yung Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 2. Yun na ba yan? Yun ba yung pangalan niya? Basta yung sequel nung kakalabas lang na Spider-Verse na cartoon. Yun. So, since wala silang actors, walang voice acting, wala silang magpaggagamitan to animate. Yun. So, pati yun, alam ko parang sinabi 2025 na nga daw siya lalabas na.
Grabe, no? Na-bump to 2024, 2025.
Even yung TV shows, well, basically yung TV shows na nga, parang medyo
naurong na din,
na din.
Na-push back na pati Stranger Things, House of the Dragon, tapos yung
Andor,
Abbott Elementary.
Yun. Well, we can only hope na they choose to accept yung deal na in-offer ng studios. Pero in the meantime,
of course, if it's fair.
Well, yun na nga eh. And ang sabi naman kasi nila dito nung studios is talagang they tried to, meet as much of the demands as possible. Yun, kasi parang mahirap din naman na hindi din na negosyo din naman siya at the end of the day.
Pero ayun nga, meet halfway na lang siguro dapat, no?
Dapat. Yep.
Kasi lahat ng livelihood nila naapektuhan na eh. Kasi hindi lang naman yung actors and writers and studios ang naapektuhan, pati yung businesses that they benefit. Nagkaroon din sila ng backlash dahil wala ngang mga productions na nangyayari.
Yes, that is true. Well, sa States naman kasi, madali lang sa kanila yung i-mitigate yung lack of content by, re-releasing old movies. Pero sa Pilipinas, hindi naman uso yun. Magmamakaawa pa tayo na lumabas yung mga classics na sine.
And tuloy-tuloy naman kasi yung paglabas natin ng I don't think there is such a thing as syndication here in the Philippines.
Not syndication, re-release. Yun lang. Pero yun na nga parang kung sa States, halimbawa lalabas yung Oppenheimer ulit actually, I think lumabas na ulit, parang nire-release siya. Yun.
On IMAX, di ba?
On IMAX. So sa States, they have the luxury of doing that. Kasi the studios, they will just keep on pumping out or re-releasing what they think the people want to watch para lang kumita ng kumita. So, hindi tayo nakakakuha nung parang, sabihin natin na, let's say this, unfortunately, this strike continues. Hindi nila tanggapin yung deal. Sabihin natin next year, walang lalabas na bagong sine. Sa States, pwede nilang ilabas ulit yung mga lumang Star Wars, pwede nilang ilabas yung mga lumang Christopher Nolan. So sa Pilipinas, walang ganun. Hindi nila iisipang pagbigyan tayo na, okay, sige, for a special time, i-release namin ulit yung Lord of the Rings, yung ganyan. Wala eh.
Well, good thing lang na merong mga Filipino movies na magaganda na lumalabas lately.
That's true. Pero in all honesty pa rin, hit or miss pa rin siya eh. So parang medyo alam mo yung parang yung feeling na sensation na bago ka bumagsak dun sa unang big drop ng roller coaster, parang clench your butt first bago ka pumasok ng sinihan. So maganda ba to? Tapos pag maganda, okay, sige, pwede huminga. Parang ganun. Although dumadami na yung mga magaganda, medyo hindi pa rin natin maiiwasan na may mga lumulusot pa rin na mga yun na lang. Okay. So, moving on. Medyo good news naman tayo ng konti. There have been a batch of renewals announced. So, merong mga TV shows na announced that they will be continuing onto their new seasons.
Maybe because of the WGA and AMPTP agreement, they were able to announce the renewals of these shows, no?
Yun. So may mga nakakapagsimula na mag-write ng kanilang next seasons. And the most prominent ones on the list are One Piece, so yung Netflix adaptation, renewed for season 2. Abbott Elementary, renewed for season 3. Only Murders in the Building, renewed for season 4. And of course, The Bear, renewed for season 3. So, Jel, of the 4 I mentioned, which one are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Well, given these standout shows, kasi ito yung pinik natin from the list. Kasi ito yung pinaka nagustuhan natin. Pero I'm most excited about The Bear just because ang ganda ng ending niya. It was cliffhanger and medyo exciting yung mga susunod na mangyayari dun sa restaurant. Yon. Also, the second one I'm excited about is Only Murders in the Building. Well, obviously, there's still a mystery there and lagi namang ganong nag-end ang season ng Only Murders eh. So, there's always gonna be intrigue and murder and I'm all for it.
Yes. Actually, yung Bear siguro mas more na antayin ko siyang lumabas na lang kasi parang kailangan mo ng emotional airbags na nakasuot sa'yo bago ka manood nun. Pero yung tipong, yung mas inaantay ko talaga yung Only Murders in the Building. Kasi sobrang para siyang, enjoy lang niyang panoorin. Martin Short and Steve Martin. Steve Martin Short. And of course, Selena Gomez are effervescent in the roles.
How can they top season 3?
Diba?
With Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd.
I still don't know which of the Pickwick triplets did it.
Which of the triplets?
Pero yun na nga eh. I mean, tama ka sabi mo, Jel, dun. Yung Only Murders in the Building, lagi siyang natatapos in a cliffhanger. So, medyo big cliffhanger to sa season 3. I think medyo parang damdam ko na last season na to. Itong season 4. Kasi parang hits home na yung yung mystery eh.
Yeah.
Parang may ganong feeling, no?
Tsaka they don't go beyond season 5 anymore, di ba?
Wala nang masyado nagtatagal na matagal na show.
Even Succession, hanggang season 4 lang.
True.
Ganun na yung mga TV shows ngayon eh. Unlike before na umaabot ng season 15, 16, 17, 18. Speaking of which,
okay, yun.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, renewed until season 18. Ibang klase talaga yung mga creeps na yun.
Well, ano naman siya parang feeling ko naman sa Always Sunny. Alam mo yung pagkatapos ng season, lalapitan lang sila nung FX. Gawa pa tayo? Sila, sige. Parang ganun lang yung usapan nila.
You have nothing else to do.
Wala tayong gagawin eh.
I can imagine Charlie.
Well, maliban na lang kay Rob na may pinapatakbo siyang Wrexham AFC.
I think they'll do it until they die.
True, I guess. Tatandaan na lang sila dun. Yep. Anyway, so yan, mga slate of renewals on the TV side of things. Now, going over lang, mabilisan, back to movies. Okay, so we have a bunch of exciting content or shows, shall we say, and movies coming up soon. Okay? So, we of course have the season 2 finale of Loki this Friday. And of course, the Marvels this Wednesday, tomorrow. We also have yung Hunger Games prequel, which is The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That's coming out on November 15. Wish, my personal long-awaited animated. Alam mo yung sa sobrang tagal na natin siya sinimalaya pa natin napapanood yung trailer. Parang nadikdik na siya sa utak ko na gusto ko na siya, sige na, gusto ko na siya mapanood.
Na-excite ka doon? Actually, ako honestly, dahil sa sobrang dalas niyang ipalabas yung trailer, parang gusto ko na lang na sige na nga panoorin natin para matapos na silang magpalabas ng trailer.
Siguro parang ganun yung ganun din yung pakiramdam ko, pero more siguro na na Stockholm syndrome ako dun sa trailer niya na parang yes, I'm excited. Sige na.
Alam mo kung ano yung kaparehas niya? Na talagang dinikdik sa'yo yung trailer para lang panoorin mo to the point na mapilitan ka nang mapanoorin siya.
Ano yan?
Yung Expendables.
Ay, Diyos ko Mariosa. Naalala ko yun nung Cinemalaya. Yung dalawang yun. Yung Cinemalaya natin nung yung 10 straight movies.
Minsan sa isang showing ng movie, 2 beses pa ipi-play yung trailer.
So parang sa isang araw, yung pinakamadami natin napanood yung trailer ng Expendables tsaka ng Wish 4 na beses.
Oo.
Diyos ko Mariosa.
Kaya nung napanood na natin finally yung Expendables, sobrang relieved ko kasi hindi ko na mapapanood yung trailer.
Well, true. Yun.
So, I guess, I'm guessing it would be the same thing with
For
Wish.
Hindi, sa Wish naman kasi gusto ko siya mapanood kasi dahil kay Alan Tudyk.
Dahil lang dun sa,
Yung
didn't
voice
know my voice would be this low.
Hindi, tsaka din I'm excited for this new phase of Chris Pine's career na medyo nag-aano na siya, nagiging sobrang weird na ng mga roles na pinipili niya. Kung dati, hinihilera siya dun sa mga ibang Chris na pretty boy na leading man roles. Ngayon, Dungeons and Dragons. Tapos, sa Wish, siya yung kalaban. Tapos may dinirect siya recently na movie na parang hindi ko nga alam kung anti-hero ba siya doon or parang sobrang eccentric lang niya. Basta, yun na nagkakaroon na ng eccentricity yung mga pinipili niyang mga roles eh. And I'm here for it. Na he's spreading his wings, kumbaga. And of course, we shall not forget the upcoming...
Dito ako excited.
Ako din. Siyempre, ako din. Of course, yung 60th anniversary specials of Doctor Who coming out starting November 25 for 3 consecutive weeks on Disney+. All right. Starring, of course, the incomparable David Tennant as the 14th Doctor. Hindi si 10 na bumalik lang ulit. So, he is another regeneration of the Doctor. Counted siya. Ako mas excited ako dito kasi sobrang, let's be nice, na-disappoint ako doon sa last 3 seasons ng Doctor Who. Dahil hindi up to par dun sa kanyang usual na quality, yung writing. Okay? Even in some parts yung acting niya, medyo parang wonky. Ikaw?
It just wasn't for me. I know Jodie Whittaker was the first female doctor and it should matter to me because I'm, dapat feminism, 'di ba? Yun yung brand niya, kumbaga, na naging na-attach sa pagiging doctor niya. Pero it just became all about that. I didn't really get into that kasi parang Doctor Who is so much more than just their gender. 'Di ba? Mas more about their stories. And especially, I've been with Doctor Who since loyal ako dun sa New Who.
Yan.
I'm still trying to watch the classic Who, pero sa New Who talaga ako naglatch.
Oo.
And starting with Christopher Eccleston, the 9th Doctor, going to David Tennant, then Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, talagang loyal, sinusundan ko sila. And not just because of them as the character, but their stories as well, and the stories of their companions.
That's true.
So, parang for me, yung mga stories na sinulat for Jodie Whittaker's Doctor was something na maybe too political for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't
for us.
really like that. I loved the science fiction of it all. Pero yung PC of it all, not so much.
Actually, nakakatawa nga siya kasi towards the end of yung run ni Peter Capaldi, kasama yung showrunner niya si Stephen Moffat, madalas na reklamo na parang, ano ba ito, nagiging sobrang outlandish na ng mga kwento. It's getting too hectic, na parang masyado nang exciting yung kwento. Wala nang yung mga slow down pace, dramatic stories. Little did we know na we would miss having a sliver of excitement in our Doctor Who.
Well, I may be misjudging it kasi hindi ko nga pinanood lahat. Pero some of the episodes that I've seen, yung the Chibnall series during Jodie Whittaker's run, talagang hindi siya nag-resonate masyado sa akin eh.
Para kasi hindi siya, it didn't feel like Doctor Who.
Not like yung mga stories ni David Tennant, ni Dr. and Rose, Dr. and Martha, especially Dr. and Amy Pond, diba?
Kahit nga lang yung Dr. and Bill, yung mga nasa dulo na ni Peter Capaldi, may ramdam mo pa rin yung Actually, one of the more classic, all-time classic episodes of Doctor Who, nasa run ni Doctor with Bill, yung Zygon na two-parter. Diba? So parang, bakit
Tsaka yung Twice Upon a Time.
Ayun pa. Yun.
That was with Bill and Nardole.
Ayun.
Pero, ayun nga. So, I'm excited dun sa bagong era because they're
RTD
welcoming back.
Hey!
Russell T. Davies.
Save us, Russell, please. Pero mukha namang exciting. Mukha namang maganda yung kasi lumabas na yung trailers nung yung trailer nung I think yung first lang na magiging special, which is called the Star Beast. Okay? Yan. So, mukhang yung budget pang malakasan na talaga. Parang Marvel yung dating nung cinematography tsaka nung action
Wow.
Ibang klase
May budget na sila.
Oo. Yun.
Cinematic
na talaga. So, there.
By the way, I have an article coming out on cinegeekspod.com about Doctor Who and the very eerie similarities with Marvel's Loki.
Yep. Watch out for that. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, Loki Season 2 finale on Friday, November 10. The Marvels, November 8, tomorrow, coming out. As early as, I think, 7 a.m. If I'm not mistaken, may nakita ako sa Facebook page ng SM Cinema.
Early screening. Meron.
So, for our Cinegeeks na mga bayaning puyat, the call center agents, I think yun, that screening is for you, 7 in the morning.
Mga bayaning walang tulog.
Yes. Bago kayo matulog, manood muna kayo ng Marvels. And we'll be reviewing the Marvels alongside the finale of Loki Season 2. Okay, so we're gonna have a special release day for that since our episodes come out on Tuesdays and Fridays. Pero since lalabas yung Loki finale on Friday, okay, we will be moving our release date for the Marvel big episode, kumbaga, this Saturday on 11/11.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, there. We have caught up on many of the news, the upcoming releases, and some of the what we're excited for, yung mga lalabas in the future.
This month?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, just siguro to wrap up na lang this catch-up episode, what have we been watching, Jel? In terms of yung mga, siguro, on the side na mga pinapanood natin. Ikaw, sige, real quick lang. What have you been watching lately?
Well, I just finished Shameless.
Okay.
Kasi I'm still having, the Bear hangover, yeah. Kaya I need more Jeremy Allen White. So I decided to watch Shameless. And it recently released on Netflix kasi. So, binge ko siya, dire-diretso, 11 seasons.
Yep. How was it? Mabilisan. How was it?
Sobrang niyang toxic. Nakakapagod siya panoorin.
So, parang siyang The Bear pa din. Nakakapagod pa rin siya panoorin.
Mahilig si Jeremy Allen White doon. Sa sobrang dysfunctional family dynamic. Yun lang masasabi ko. Perfect siya for the role of the Bear if he's coming out of Shameless.
Well, that's true.
Also, I'm also watching now X-Files.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
also on Disney Plus naman yan, no? Okay.
Yeah. So,
How is it so far?
I'm loving Scully. Ako talaga yung skeptic. Sobrang nakaka-relate ako sa kanya. But I'm enjoying it so far.
Yes.
High sci-fi talaga.
True.
Yeah.
Nakikita ko dun, yung pinapanood mo siya, nasa season 3 ka pa lang, di ba? Nama. And if I'm not mistaken, I pointed out to you na the episode that immediately came after nung episode nung kay Jack Black tsaka kay Giovanni Ribisi was touted as parang the best X-Files episode of all time. Did that live up to the hype, yung kasunod?
Sobra niyang gripping yung episode na yon. And napaka-unforgettable niya.
Okay.
Napaka-unique nung story and I can see so many other shows or movies na na-inspire nung episode na yon. And all the other episodes of X-Files thus far.
Okay. Hindi mo naman kailangan na panoorin siya na serialized.
Yun nga yung gusto ko sa mga lumang TV shows eh. Sobrang niyang
episodic.
Stand-alone. Even ER. Yung mga 90s na mga case to case siya eh. It's the bad guy or the case of the week. So, every episode is a new thing. You don't have to watch, the entire series to know what's going on. Basta, sobrang, yun yung mga namimiss ko, yung mga procedurals.
Talagang doon tayo lumaki, no? Doon sa episodic na mga palabas. Yung mga tipong yan, ER, sabi mo nun, which I think pinanood natin siya earlier this year sa Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yan. Pero yun din, naalala ko din yun kasi lumalabas yun sa ABC5.
Hindi ba RPN na?
Hindi, ABC5 siya. Lumalabas siya every Tuesday nights at 9.
Sabi siguro ng mga Gen Z listeners natin, ano daw? Anong channel yun?
ABC5. Hindi, walang kapatid. ABC5.
Ano daw, IBC13?
RPN 9. Yeah. Ano yung sa IBC13 yung slogan na dati, iba ang dating.
Oh my God.
Yes, wait lang.
Naalala ko pa dun ko pinapanood yung Ranma.
So, papalagay lang ako ng salon pass mamaya. Masakit ang likod ko.
Kahit nga Studio 23, wala na eh, di ba? Meron pa ba?
Wala na. Oo.
Oh, grabe.
Our kabarkadas. Speaking of Studio 23, okay? Sige, thank you for that awesome segue. Ako naman, ang pinapanood ko ngayon, yung mga sobrang classic na mga reality shows na lumabas way back in the early 2000s sa Studio 23. So I recently rekindled my love affair with Survivor and The Amazing Race.
Wow.
So, talaga nung bata ako, adik ako dito. Kasi
the OG reality shows.
of course. Oo. Kung hindi nga lang yung dapat nga kasama pa yung The Bachelor dyan eh. Kaso, it's not my thing. Sorry. Okay lang ako doon. Mas dito na ako sa Survivor tsaka sa Amazing Race. Okay na ako doon. So, Survivor is currently on its 45th season. Okay?
45 years na ba siya?
Feels that way. Hindi, joke lang. Ano siya kasi, nag-start siya in 2000 and they shoot siguro at least 2 seasons per year.
Okay.
Yun.
So, kung 43, tama ba? 45. So,
tama
that
naman.
means 24, 25 years na siya. So, that tracks. Kasi 2002 to 2003.
Tas, take into account mo pa yung tumigil ng pandemic. Yan. So, ito namang Amazing Race is currently on its 35th season.
Okay.
And on a positive note, itong Amazing Race is the first season since the pandemic happened na hindi na sila gumagamit ng mga charter flight. Kasi syempre, tinry nila mag-Amazing Race nung pandemic, charter flight. Hindi naman masaya yon kasi sabay-sabay silang nilipad tapos paano sila magpapaunahan? Diba? So, eto dito ngayon sa Amazing Race 35, yung bumalik na nga yung lipad na free air travel, unrestricted. So, balik yung commercial yon. Balik na yung excitement na may mga teams na nasa unahan kasi mas maaga sila nakalis, yung mga ganon.
Tsaka may mga sprint.
Oo, talagang tsaka yung may in the one previous episode that I saw, may parang group of teams na nakaalis dun sa kanilang pit stop early. That siguro mga 3 hours yung lead nila.
Pero na-delay yung
Tapos
flight.
na-delay yung flight nila. So, imbis na may lead sila yung nasa likod. So, may isa tayong favorite na team doon na I think doon sila nadali.
Yung married couple.
Yung married couple doon sa delay na yon. Now, sa Survivor naman, for those of you who have been watching it for the longest time, 39 days marooned yung mga contestants doon. Pero recently, iniba nila. Ginawa nilang 26 days na lang. So, sobrang fast-paced na nung laro ngayon. Still, very, very compelling panoorin. Lalo na yung mga fans na ng show, yung naglalaro. So, parang alam na nila yung idea kung paano mag-strategize, etc., etc. Also, another good news sa Survivor, they brought back the theme song. So, after, sabi nating mga, 25 seasons na walang theme song, binalik nila Hallelujah. So, yun lang naman. Ako, I'm going back to my reality show roots. Na-inspire ako kasi dahil dun sa pagpanood yun ng Drag Race. Noon. So, ako parang, ano yung mga pinapanood ko mga contest, mga reality show ng mga game shows nun? Survivor, Missing Race. Yan, sige, go. Balik ako na. Balik loob ako. So, there. Alright.
So that's it for Cinegeek Roundup. Please share with us what you thought about it. Comment it on our social media pages. Again, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and X at CinegeeksPod. Don't forget to visit our website too for our other reviews and news tidbits, cinegeekspod.com.
Please don't forget to set your players to automatically download our new episodes so you don't miss out on more fun Cinegeek conversations like this. And while you're at it, please leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and a thumbs up on YouTube if you absolutely enjoyed this episode.
For my co-host Troy, this has been Angela. Thank you for listening to the Cinegeeks podcast, where movies, TV, and all things geek collide.